Hey you guys, today I had enough Eudaemon mark shards to trade for another kid, and by no small miracle, I finally got an Oracle. For those of you who have been keeping up with my tune, I started out with choosing an archer, and then they just haunted me from then on. So I picked an archer thinking, oh, I'm a mage, I think archer support will be great, which it is. It has a really nice Delphic that improves player crit rate, which I do like quite a bit. But as far as the classes go, I kind of like the mages because they seem to take care of themselves really well. They can support with a Centauria, especially if mine gets scattered, which a lot of archers seem to be scattering my Centaurias lately, which I'm not a huge fan of, but they do it, and it gets really annoying. So those types of little things that I think a healer support is really nice. And I think mages are very key to group play, and more the single PvP, just myself and my Eudaemon plus the Sylph troops or things like that in class wars, I started to think that having another mage with me is going to be a nice group support. So, with that said, my second one was a knight, which I built up a little bit, mostly just the gear and stuff. And then after that, I got 3 more hunters. So now I finally have a mage Eudaemon, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him as much as I can with the events that are available. So I'm not going to do a lot of the warpath and resistance stuff because there's no events for that yet, but just with how the events have been playing out lately, I'm guessing that that's going to happen. So I'll try and make videos for all of those so that people can see each of those things being upgraded, but for at least for now, I'm just going to do the beginner gear, socketing stuff, and then upgrade all the way up to level 10. Which I think I have materials for and such. So we'll go ahead and do that. The first thing I'm going to do is take out my gems from my hunter. And so my hunter has some decent gear since I had a lot of these extra materials. I did the math that it was okay to do all of this. Up to level 7 with Blood of Zeus because I had enough materials that I thought I could comfortably still get to level 10 with using those on an Oracle while still using those materials on my hunter. So go ahead and I think it's under the Enhance tab. We'll socket these guys and go ahead and take all these out. Okay, so I took out all the gems, or I guess diamonds they're called for the kids, and I actually did not drop the battle rating of my Eudaemon much at all. So those gems or diamonds really don't do much. It's kind of surprising. It makes me think that maybe some of these interesting ones, like putting in influence to your kid gems, might be worthwhile since they don't seem to affect that much. And let's see, so should I socket things first or just go with the levels? Maybe I'll just level up first, even though all this gear is white and such. I'll go ahead and upgrade. So right now we have an event, so it's just perfect timing really to level all the way up to 10. So I get some nice opportunity to get some of these new materials from the event that started today, and then get some of these Blood of Zeus back and some gold, so it doesn't hurt. Upgrade all the way. I'll try. Oops. Wrong one. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do these each. So I think it's. So let me just do one. Okay, so each one is worth 10 EXP, so 1 Zeus to 10 EXP. I'm going to need to get the rest of my Blood of Zeus out, so let me go ahead and get that first. I know this isn't going to be enough. Get to level 10. Where are they? Got it. This is on the last page. Alright, so I got 10,000 of those. Right now we're in business. Go ahead and upgrade. So you do 49 of these. So it takes 50 for the first one. 60 for level 2. 85 for level 3. 100, oops, no, 135. Level 4. And as I level them, they start getting nicer. They get nicer pants, or I guess at least white pants. And so I guess that's level 5. It changes in appearance a little bit. Not a huge difference there. 480. So we're up to level 7, so this is where, so now we're at the same level as my hunter. My hunter has slightly better equipment though, so that's where the difference in BR is on that front, but still up to 628k. And so this is why I stopped at level 7 for the hunter, is that it does start to get quite expensive here. So it's 1,050 at level 8. 2,500 at level 9. And then it's a huge increase. It goes from 2,500 to 6,500 Blood of Zeus for level 10. So now I'm up, max upgraded, so he's technically orange, even though he has white gear on right now. And so you can just see in total, let's collect all these rewards. I get a whole bunch of Blood of Zeus back, which I guess I can use to finish leveling that hunter or something like that. Maybe I'll wait until the next Eudaemon leveling event so that I can collect those rewards again. And then I can... Oh, there's no bulk collect for this, so I'll do that later, and I'll wait until... just use an auto clicker or something for that. That's terrible that they don't have the event for that. So yeah, let's go take a quick peek at the BR. So up to 744k BR with just levels and no gear improvements, which I can do now. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You know, usually there should be an order to this, so I should probably start with the weapon, but it's not a huge deal for me. I can upgrade all of these. They all go to level 10. So, okay, never mind. They all go to level 9, to plus 9. So I can do all of these pretty easily. So only costs 5 of these white iron, but it gets much more expensive as the quality goes up. Okay, so I have all of these at plus 9, and so now I can go to legendary equipment. I don't know why they call it legendary equipment, because for the majority of it, it's not going to be legendary. It's very difficult to make these legendary. So right now I'm just making it uncommon, to uncommon quality. It costs 20 of these. Each time it's just 20 of these, so I actually have a lot more green flames than I really need. And so this is some sort of jewelry that gives me some extra attack. So they're diamond socketed. Oh, so I should have done all of these upgrades after I socketed everything. That's great. Okay, so unsocketed all of these. I just quickly asked my guild if there are events for making certain Eudaemon gear a certain quality. So apparently there are no events for uncommon gear, so it's pretty safe to make all of them uncommon, but there are events for making each of the gear blue or higher, so I think I'm going to wait to make them blue and just do everything green. So just get all of these to uncommon. I can enchant these as well. So now the price goes up to 10 of these turquoise, so it's plus 5 each time. So actually by the time that you have to use these blue crystalloids, it gets quite expensive and difficult to get all the materials. But it goes up to plus 9. Alright, so they're all plus 9. I'm going to take a peek after I socket all of these again. Do this real quick. Okay, so everything is socketed again. I'm up to 784k BR. I'm a Eudaemon, and so that's obviously affected by my BR. But really in good shape. That's a big BR boost for me in a sort of superficial way. I'm not going to do any of this reduce res or res crystal. Well, it's not really res crystal, but res stuff. Yeah, I'm going to wait for events, but I will do videos as the events come out on each of those things for the Eudaemons. And the last thing that I can do here, I think, are the skills. So I'll go ahead and, well, I guess we can look through the skills, pretty basic stuff, lightning bolt, and rain of fire, which will be helpful with certain mob type stuff. But really the big ones that are important, thunder actually seems to do quite a bit. You know, the mage kids or the oracle kids do get some extra attack, compared to knights, which get block, and archers, which get crit. And then the Centauria, very good. Restoration, really important. The Delphics are quite interesting, as this Delphic Radiant Judgment gets higher. It's quite a nice boost. It makes the whole party deal quite a bit more damage. And so it starts out as 3%, but I'm going to get this at least to level 3. So I think it's 9% at that point. And then, of course, this Delphic, which is basically like a mage's Blessed Light, is very important as well. So I'll go ahead and upgrade those guys. I do have a bunch of... Oh, okay, so just learn it, and that gets everything to level 1. Might just wait until an event where we get to level Eudaemon skills. Is that really worth it? Oh, forget it. We'll just level them. It's not a big deal. The prizes for leveling Eudaemon skills are pretty minimal. Yeah. Well, no, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Everything going up to level 3, that's pretty much where all the skills are on my knight and on my hunter. I'm just so glad to be using these books, because I've been clogging up my bags for far too long now. Then it gets more interesting with the passives. So here, increased healing ability, that's pretty straightforward. That's kind of like typical mage stuff. Increased magical attack, the other classes have this too. Increased physical attack. So go ahead, upgrade those. So then we have the general passives, which any of the kids can use, and I didn't use any of these on my archer and knight, unless it was by accident, maybe a little bit. And so I'm going to learn this, and then I'm just going to be more careful with these guys. I think it's... and maybe not push it as much. Up to level 3 there. Here I get, oh, it decreases my awakening point drop. That is interesting. Chaos resistance, so this will help a little bit. Increase chaos resistance by 5% for Eudaemon and character. I haven't seen how effective this is. You know, every time somebody's chaos, they're going to be scared and not use, you know, AoEs or heals or anything like that. So even if you decrease the chance of those things happening, I'm not sure it's really that much more comforting to when you're chaosed. This is amnesia, increase anti-amnesia. I don't know what anti-amnesia even means. Does it mean decrease the number of skills that are taken away when amnesia does hit you, or just decreases the chance of the amnesia actually landing on your player? So some language that I think is a little bit confusing there, or at least not totally clear. I think that's about it. Looky there, Elia has an oracle after all this time. Gotta name him. Do you think Panda is a masculine name? If it isn't, well, if it is, then I mean, that would at least explain some of the confusion about my voice and whether I'm a guy or a girl. I'm female, by the way. And then, well, anyway, his name is Panda now. Panda, Nutella, Elia. That's just how it's gonna be. My BR is up to 100, so 1.7, almost 1.72 million BR. Does that seem a little low? What was my BR in rankings? So, last night my BR was even higher. And how is it possible to have a higher BR Eudaemon, but a lower BR Elia? Oh, it's because I didn't rest this Oracle. I mean the Hunter. Okay, so now I deployed the Oracle. I have him, now I'm actually using him. Okay, so I'm up to 1.89 million BR, so that's definitely a big boost. This is at least more reflective of what my BR is stacked up to other players. And so again, I don't think Eudaemons are a huge factor. This will at least make it so that my Eudaemon will take a good portion of the earlier damage for me, so it'll live longer, and so I won't be taking as much early damage. That's probably better against the physical classes. Against mages, I don't really worry about that type of thing, but against the physical classes, it is a little bit tough taking as much physical attack at the beginning. It makes it less comfortable for me going into stealth mode and stuff like that. So looking forward to that. I'll definitely try and get some BG videos and things in with the new kid, and try and do stuff like that. If not, you know, we have Chaos Wars coming up and stuff. So we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing more Eudaemon upgrades as the events come out. You know, we did Blood of Zeus now for that event, but eventually there'll be stuff for the gear and for the resistances and things like that. So take care, you guys. Have a very good day.